Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. It's 2024, can we believe it? I am sat in a really squeaky chair, so I'm sorry if it's like making loads of noise. But yeah, welcome back. Hopefully this is going to be the first video of many to come this year. I have high hopes for myself. I really want to get back into YouTube. I think my last video was like nearly a year ago now. So I thought I would just dive in with a quick fire question, like get to know me, because I feel like I've just been putting out videos, like vlogs for the past few years, like really sporadically, and never really done like a get to know me or anything like that, so no one really knows who I am or what I do or like where I'm from. So I thought that's what we would do today. Right, so I've got loads of questions on my phone, very generic questions. I'm not diving too deep into anything, I'm just gonna like quick fire. I want this to be quite a short video. First question, how old are you? Well, let's start with my name. My name is Jen. Obviously you know that because you either follow me or you clicked on this video, but my name's Jen. I am 27? 27, I'm getting old. Where are you from? I'm from Bury, which is a little town on the outskirts of Greater Manchester, and I live in Manchester now in the city centre, and I've lived here for, God, like 7 years, something like that. A long time. I'm a city girl. I just can't imagine moving out of the city anytime soon anyway. What is your job? My job is a freelance stylist and content creator. What was your first job? Well, my first proper job was in a shop called Bank. Don't know if anyone remembers Bank. Shout out, it's not around anymore. But yeah, it's like a clothing shop, and that was in Bury. But I did have a few jobs before that. I had like a news round, paper round. But I think I did like two Sundays, and I was like, no, that's not for me. And I also did a few days in like a salon, like sweeping hair and like stuff like that. But my first proper job was in Bank, in, yeah, retail. When do you feel most inspired? When I'm on holiday, 110%. There's just nothing like it. Like the inspiration I get when I'm on holiday for like, just for life, like being inspired for work, just for day-to-day life. Like I'm just a happier, more inspired person on holiday. I think a lot of people probably relate to that. What is your coffee order? My coffee order is a flat white with oat milk, and I get it extra hot because I usually take quite a while to drink a coffee, so I get it extra hot. What is your signature scent? Now, I would love to be one of those girls that has a signature scent, and like a scent will remind, if someone smelt a scent, it would remind them of me, but I do not have a signature scent. The main scents that I wear are, recently, a Jo Malone. I wear like a few different Jo Malones. I've got Mirror and Tonka, I think I'm pronouncing that right. And what's the most recent one I got? Pomegranate Noir. I've got like, so I'm alternating them at the minute, and Le Labo, another 13. But I like to wear different scents for different occasions. Like, I've always got different scents on. What is my favourite beauty product? I don't necessarily have a favourite beauty product, but I love blushes. Like I love like really rosy cheeks throughout summer and winter. So like all year round, I like rosy cheeks. So I like playing around with different blushes. But recent product I've tried that I love is the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I've recently just tried that, which I love. And also the Tom Ford, I can't remember the name of the foundation, but it's in like a long rectangular bottle. I've actually mixed them two together today and got them on. But yeah, I love those two. Favourite colour? My favourite colour is green. I just love every shade of green, like forest green. Like, what other greens are there? I just love like all greens. I think that's probably my favourite. Not to wear. I usually wear like more neutrals, but to look at, green for sure. Favourite film? I don't know. One of my favourite films is probably Wolf of Wall Street. I just think it's a great film. But yeah, I don't know, I can't think of any others. Do you have a pet? Yes, I have 2 cats. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that because I post about them all the time. I have 2 kitties. One is 5 and one is 3. They are called Nelly and Nigel. What is your death row meal? This is a tough one. This is like something that needs like a lot of thought, and I have given this thought before. I don't know if I've come to like a final answer. Starter, what would my starter be? I love like, when I get a starter, I love like a garlic prawns kind of thing, or like bread and aioli. That's really basic, isn't it? My main would be either a Sunday roast, like a roast dinner for sure, or a Thai green curry. I think it's like joint. Maybe I could have both. Maybe I could have a Thai green curry for my starter and then a roast dinner for my main. And then dessert would be like a sticky toffee pudding or like a warm brownie with ice cream, something like that. What was the last book you read? I'm not a big reader and I really want to get into this in 2024. I'd love to be a book girl. My boyfriend's really into reading and really into books, and he does try and like get me into it, but we've got different interests book-wise. But the last book I read was last year, I believe, which was Where the Crawdad Sings, and I absolutely loved it. I was on holiday, I was in Ibiza and finished a book, lying by the pool, like sunbathing, and the end I was just bawling my and there were so many people on the pool, I bet they were thinking, what is she doing? But yeah, I absolutely love that. I've not watched the film because I've heard mixed reviews and I don't want it to ruin the story. So I've still not watched the film. But yeah, if you've not read the book, then I highly recommend. What's the best thing that's happened to you this year? Now obviously we're like, what day is it? The 7th of January. So what's the best thing that's happened to me this week? I think just like I feel very motivated this year. I feel like I'm 27 now and I need to just, you know, pull myself together, and I just feel inspired to like work on my health and just spend time with loved ones, family, friends. Like I just feel all around inspired to like be a better person which I can't say I felt this way like every new year. So yeah, just feeling like motivated, inspired is like a big one. Have a little drink. What did you want to be when you grew up? I used to want to be a vet, like so badly. Like I'm such an animal person. I love animals, always have, and I wanted to be a vet. Online or in shop in person? Online is bad, and it's a 2024 out is online shopping. I'm so bad for it. You know, if you just get bored or like it's in the evening, like in the evening when I'm bored and I've watched a show like and it's getting late and I'm just like, oh, like just go on like online shopping apps. That's what I need to do actually, is delete them from my phone. And when you get the emails as well and it's like, oh, your wishlist piece back in stock. No, I need to just like unsubscribe and delete the apps for 2024. Window or aisle seats on a plane? Window every time. Who wants to sit in the aisle? Would never ever want to sit in the middle if I was like squashed in by two people. If it was like my boyfriend and then someone else, no, I would always go for the aisle if the stranger was on the window seat. But yeah, always window seat. I love just like looking out and taking pictures of like the sky. Where was your last vacation? My last vacation was Paris last year. I think I went in October. Did I go somewhere after? No, yeah, I went to Paris. I think it was in October. Yeah, I actually went on my own. Solo traveler. I actually went on my own. It was fashion week. Was it September? No, I don't even know. Can't remember. My first trip alone. It was like a big thing. I wanted to do a solo trip for ages. These are meant to be quick fire, but I'm going to tell you. Yeah, I wanted to do a solo trip for ages, and it was fashion week, so I knew like Paris would be like super busy and there'd be loads of like things on and like things to do, and like there would be a lot of people there. I just thought it would be like a really good vibe to go on that kind of weekend, and the weather was like beautiful. It was like 20 degrees, which is insane for like October. But I went on the Friday, I stayed in an Airbnb and then stayed there for 2 nights, 2 days on my own, and then Nath joined me on the Sunday, and then we had like a day and a half together, and then went home on like Tuesday, I think. But it was so good. Would highly recommend. If anyone wants to go on a solo trip, I would highly recommend. I had the best time. But I would recommend going somewhere where you've been before, so you kind of like know the vibe and know how to like get around and stuff. Where is your dream destination to visit? I've not been anywhere in Asia, so I'd love to go somewhere like that. Just somewhere really far away, somewhere totally different to here. Because we do a lot of city breaks and we do a lot of like Europe, but I would love to go to somewhere in Asia and travel around. Favorite rainy day activity? I love going for a walk in the rain if it's not super cold and super windy. I love doing like a rainy walk, getting really wrapped up. But then I also love just staying home and like getting cozy and just spending the whole day in the apartment. Favorite way to work out? I love classes. I actually go to F45 in Manchester, and I love that. I love like group scenario workouts. I feel like they're really like motivating. I've recently got into running over the past like 6 months, and I also love running, but the weather has got to be running weather for that. I don't think I would choose to run when it's like raining. I love like sunny mornings, crisp weather, like yeah, perfect running weather. Last one. God, we're at the end. I feel a bit out of breath actually. Do you have a bucket list? Yes. Now this is going to be quick fire, but I'll tell you again. I'll tell you anyway. We never actually had a bucket list. There's always been things in my brain like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. But a few months ago, me and my boyfriend Nathan actually wrote down our bucket list, like things we wanted to do, places we wanted to go to, and I won't share any of it, shall I? I'll tell you one thing on it. One thing is going to like Lapland or something like that, and like going on the, you know, go on the Huskies, that kind of thing. That's one of the things. And then one big one for me was going in the hot air balloon, because I've literally been dying to do that for so long. In like Turkey, or I think it's Turkey, I've seen people do it, and you go up in a hot air balloon and there's just other hot air balloons everywhere. Like that is literally just like a wow. Every time I watch those videos on Instagram, it just like takes my breath away. So that's like up there with something I really want to do. But yeah, we've got a long bucket list to be fair. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there because I've probably done around 20 questions there. And hopefully you feel like you know me a little bit better, you've learned a few things about me, and we can crack on with like the vlogs and like other videos. I don't know what kind of direction I want to go in for 2024 YouTube wise, but if there's any videos you want to see, leave them in the comments below, because I will genuinely film them, because at the minute I have no ideas for what I want to film, and I do want to be putting a video out a week. That's my aim. So please leave any requests below and I will film them. I will. We are actually going away in a few weeks, so I'll vlog the trip, which will be a nice start to the new year as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.